Okay, we're gonna try it a little differently this time. They're water birds. I can't believe this. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel.
Don't leave.
Don't leave. Okay. Thank you. Hey, look. Volcano. Pretty soon it's gonna go poosh. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Aloha, everyone. It's Wednesday, October 1st. Boop. It's welcome to October, the Halloween month. Let's try to. It's Wednesday. I gotta go to Toastmasters, and things are, I don't know, kind of falling apart at Toastmasters. I don't know how many people are showing up, and they're gonna be long story. But let's try to be like quick. Yeah. Put this up here. Okay. Yeah. Put that up there. I have some stuff written down, which was supposed to make it shorter, but it makes it longer. The birds aren't like, I tried to surprise hose down, but they're just like, hey, we're water birds. It surprised them at first, but one bird was just sitting there going, come on, I'm just blasted with water. They're liking it. It's like a little rinse off from the salt water.
Downstairs.
I don't know. Okay, so there's two big things going on in the world. They just finished the meeting of 100 generals.
When did it happen?
Quantico, Virginia. And, geez, I don't know. I'm sure the generals don't clap. They're not supposed to, really, in a sense. They're just like, I'm here, and I will listen. And the whole crowd was, so just Trump didn't have his MAGA, mindless USA. So he walks out there, and it's like, it's awfully quiet. And then it says, well, you can applaud if you want to applaud. If you don't want to applaud, you do anything you want to. You can even walk out. But if you do, there goes your rank and your career. And they actually laughed. Because they're generals. They're used to that tough talk stuff, but it's like, but he means it. You know, he's out to, oh gosh. And then there was Heg. I keep saying hedge.
Only for you.
I think it's hedgehog. Seth. He's out there and he's trying to be like, don't be woke. Let's not have DEI. Let's not have soldiers in dresses. Like what? Like Klinger from MASH? What the heck is wrong with this guy?
What is that? And
we can't have fat and old generals. They're old and fat, and I can't have old and not like doing PT regularly like me. He thinks he's all Mr. SEAL Team in shape guy or something, and
Vincent.
It's like I feel embarrassed for the military. I mean, I got a kind of a sense of how they, that doesn't fly with them. No, I'm sure of it. It's like, what the fuck? And they're not going to say a damn thing, right? It's totally disciplined. Like, Commander-in-Chief, and what the fuck? This is Secretary of War? And that's not even for real. That's just like,
it's outside.
You need Congress to change that. So it's still Secretary of Defense, but it's like Gulf of America is Gulf of Mexico.
Can you hear her?
like that kind of thing. Oh, there's a complete silliness of stuff. God, I didn't know what to say about that. That's just like, and plus Trump was like, forgetting stuff, and battleships used to look cool. I don't like the new ones. It's like, he just, I kind of like it. It went horrible, but I kind of like that it went horrible, because now all the generals and admirals and such, they're all watching this guy going, this is the commander-in-chief. He don't look right, and he don't look well, right? It's as if an order came down from on high that was really just unconstitutional, like they're doing now. There's more of it's our duty to the Constitution to refuse that order. It looks like there's a stronger case for that. Anyways, and speaking of unconstitutional, he's sending troops live, like real active troops, active soldiers, active military. That's the word it is. Into cities. So Chicago wants to go San Francisco. They did do Los Angeles, I guess. So it's like New York. He wants to do New York. And they're going to lose the mayor's race in New York, too. If we lose the mayor's race in New York, you're not going to get any federal funding whatsoever. We're talking about New York. They're not going to get federal funding from New York. Because there was Cuomo, and then there was Eric Adams, the totally corrupt guy with gold bullion bars in his refrigerator. They're like trying to turn the blind eye, but so nobody likes Cuomo, nobody likes Eric Adams, and this and that, and they're trying to find the good candidate against Mumbabi or whatever the guy is, the Democrat, Mwangi, I don't know what his name is, but he's kind of more socialist program like FDR, so they call him the communist Mumbabi, and he's probably just going to win. So there's going to be contentions in New York, Chicago, and these big Democratic cities. Then like California doesn't like the Democratic governors, so all of that, and so he's moving these military in place, because if there's protesters or people getting in the way of ICE deportation activities, then he's going to be able to squash the protest and squash the masses. Wow, he's trying to squash freedom of speech, everything.
Enemy.
It's like, enemy, exactly. So he's up there, Trump's up there giving the speech to the generals going, we must beware, we must go into these cities and use them as a training ground, because we're going to be battling the enemy from within. That's like, do you get that out of your Hitler speech book? Enemy from within. So domestic decay, the treasonous stuff from the inside, also what Abraham Lincoln warned us about. It's not going to be from afar, it's going to be with, the enemy from within. But the thing is, it's weird, because that's Trump and the MAGA crowd. They're destroying the country. And, oh gosh, they shut down the government. And, there's a lot of implications for that, but hey, one thing is, they can start doing, now it's like, oh, no more legislative branch, so now it's all up to the executive branch, so they're gonna do stuff, permanent style, and what they want to do is fire a bunch of federal employees. They're gonna say like, oh, I don't know, waste, fraud, and they're gonna make all kinds of, like Mike Johnson is the main speaker for making it look better, or it's the Democrats' fault. It's their fault, and we're just going to have to do this. But they're going to be basically using the shutdown as an excuse to fire federal employees. They're going to doge them. So they've been doged. Just a big, see, I told you so kind of thing. And it's like too late. After you told you so what? It's too late now. Anyways, it's Wednesday. Hawaii news. Look, shut down. Oh boy, it's like shut down. Okay. Well, it's inevitable. Neither side could budge, because there goes the healthcare. The Dodgers have a blast. See? Now you can just kind of... Athletics. Oh, maybe back in the day. What's back in the day like? You want to relax, just grab yourself a can of coffee and go 1990. Hey, check out this coffee, man. This is a good cone of coffee. Not like the other cone of coffee. This is the better cone of coffee. Okay. Oh, no political cartoon, I guess, huh? Just have to look for these kind. What are we gonna do here?
It's difficult.
Review insurance laws that make mistake correctly. Don't drive intoxicated. Thames reasons, but Kirk resolution. Although a spirit of the swim. I don't know. The insurance laws.
I guess.
Review insurance laws after issues a court ruling.
Mahalo nui to Dr. Frederick Nita, his legal team, and justices of the Hawaii Supreme Court for a decision that would improve access to health care. Dr. Nita, speaking truth to authority, has successfully challenged and exposed the process of delaying and denying health care coverage by HMSA. Hopefully, this decision will encourage the State Insurance Commission, with the assistance from the Attorney General, to review the unconscionability of prior authorization requirements for all healthcare insurance companies, thus protecting patients and providers' rights. Perhaps in a process like the Insurance Commission's rate oversight for healthcare insurance, the Commission could streamline or eliminate unnecessary prior authorizations. In light of exposing the process of delay and denial of prior authorizations and a step towards restoring trust, Hawaii law should be amended to not require an enrollee to seek healthcare approval for an, quote, expedited internal appeal. Joseph P. Myers, Jr., Waimalu. Gee, thank you, Joseph, for sending in your letter there and talking in tutu voice and such. And I just gotta say one thing about that letter. What?
It's what we want.
It's what we want. Just with the healthcare thing. Stop it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the HMSA thing is this big insurance company thing, and I'm actually under this thing called Quest. It's kind of like the what Obamacare is for Hawaii, in a sense. Oh, we forgot to do this. Wait a minute. Look. Oh.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? I don't know. Brought down here to do this. Not the Hawaii news. All over again. No, the healthcare thing.
Pathetic.
Here's what I know about healthcare. I'm on it. This thing. It's kind of a program, and I've been using it a lot lately. I've got a bunch of these challenges, and they start up this month too with this rehabilitation of the back. So that's super duper painful, and I can't afford it. If they cut that off, I'm dead duck in the water. Like freaking good luck. It's like no doctor. Hope you don't get sick or hurt. So they sent me a letter, and the letter had like a requesting additional information, and it had this 10-page questionnaire that I had to fill out, and I sent it in. 10 pages of this, like what? It's like they wanted to know if I own a house or what's my bank account, assets, and they wanted to know all this kind of stuff too. And also they wanted to have
understanding
proof of identification, which is like, do you have a driver's license? Do you have a passport? So in a sense, I'm thinking this is like they're cutting the Medicaid bit, because I think it's backed up by that. They're cutting Medicaid down, waste, fraud, and abuse, and they want to see how many they can eliminate from there. So they're doubling up on requirements. Like if you don't respond to this letter then you're temporarily, have temporary medical insurance until you find a way out of it. So in a sense, they wanted to know if I was a citizen, U.S. citizen with a, like a voting ID, They wanted to make sure if I was alive and could vote, and a U.S. citizen. That's kind of like, and how much I had in the bank. That's kind of like my application for continuation of this healthcare and this thing. That's kind of my grassroots thing on that. So, damn. And these guys, senators and lawmakers, they still get paid. There's federal workers right now, the furlough layoff thing, the furlough. They have to go to work and not get paid, or they're let off of work and they don't get paid, one of these things. But some of them have to go to work and not be paid until it comes back, and then they get back pay. But it's like crazy.
Dennis.
And it's about
Very
money
much.
and power, and Trump should be impeached. Third impeachment. But you gotta wait till after that midterm election, because they control the House, the Senate, and pretty much the Supreme Court. That's that's about that. Anyways, have a wonderful Wednesday. Aloha. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. I think everything's fine. And it's the